Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys examples of how I sell other people's stuff on Craigslist. Alright, so I want to share with you guys how I sell other people's stuff on Craigslist. I've got this LG G-Pad, which is basically like, one of those tablets. And my sister is going to let me sell this because her boyfriend signed up for a new cell phone. He didn't even change providers or anything like that. He's just getting a new cell phone because his contract is up. And with getting a new cell phone, they gave this to him for free. Now, most people would just keep this, and he actually already has another kind of tablet, but because he knows that I sell on Craigslist, they gave this to me to sell. And so I looked this up, and I could probably get a couple $100s for this, maybe like between $200 to $250, depending on, I will see what I could get. There weren't too many of them on there, but I will be getting 30% of that. That's the agreement that I arranged with my sister, and you guys can do any type of agreement, like I've had 50% or 15%. Basically, you're making money off of other people's stuff that you wouldn't already have. And they also gave me an old Xbox that I'm going to be selling as well. It's like a black edition, 120 gigs or something. I could probably get between $100 to $150 for that as well. So these are just some examples of how I'm selling other people's stuff that aren't my own, but still making money off of other people's stuff. Now, how do you do this? So basically, what I do is I let people know, my circle of people around me, that I sell on Craigslist. Most people are too lazy and they don't know how to do it themselves. They'd rather have someone who knows what they're doing do it for them. So when I tell people that I sell on Craigslist, I let them know my track record. So I let them know that I've sold this, and I've made this much, and it's all about the titling and the description, and you've got to be prompt, you've got to meet them. And to most people, they don't really want to go through that. They just have all the stuff and they want to get rid of it and make something off of it rather than just have it sitting there lying around. Another example is Arit, my business partner Arit. You guys know her, she's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Her parents are actually downsizing from their home to a smaller apartment soon. And so they're going through the process of getting rid of a lot of stuff because they have a bigger house, and to go from that to an apartment, they need to get rid of a lot of stuff. So we went down into the basement one time after dinner, and we were just going through some stuff to sell, and man, was it a gold mine in there. There was like 10 printers just in the basement alone, not counting the ones in Arit's dad's other offices or upstairs, just in the basement, and I sold all of those printers. There were VCRs, DVD players, old electronics, just things that never have been opened, and people have a tendency to collect this kind of stuff as gifts or presents, or they buy things and they forget about it and they just store it away in the closet. I did this also with my parents as well. And basically with Arit's parents, we got a huge bunch of stuff, like way more stuff that I could even carry or fit in a vehicle, and we just loaded it up into an office, and I had to do a whole categorizing of it. I had to make an actual written list because there were so many things to go through and to sell. And this was all stuff that was free to me. Like, it was free for me to sell, and they were actually really happy to let me sell that. You see, they weren't interested in selling it themselves. They wanted me to do it for them because they didn't have the time, they didn't want to do it, they didn't want to have to go through and look at what kind of printer it is and to meet the people. So they let me do it, and I got a 30% cut out of all that stuff. And it was a pretty good chunk of cash. I almost generated like almost $1,000 with all that stuff, so I got 30% of that, which was like free money to me. Alright guys, well that is it for this video. I just wanted to give the idea to you that you guys can sell other people's stuff other than your own and still make money from it. So these are just examples that I have done with my Craigslist experience. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Back from the dead.